Hello, everybody. So we're back. Apologies for having gone off stream just then. We're not entirely sure when we went off stream. So for anybody now watching, we've covered agenda items 1 to 10 inclusive, and we pick up again at agenda item 11, the minutes of the Housing Review Board, 22nd of January 2026. Recommendations on page 30.
No. We're on 13. 13.
Oh God, we've done those already. I do apologise.
Were you offline at the same time?
No, I was doing as I was told by my trusted officer, showing respect for their position. However,
We'll see.
very wounded, Vice Chair, very wounded. Just take your name briefly. So you believe we're on agenda item 13?
I do, Chair.
Then I trust you implicitly. Agenda item 13, Revenue and Capital Budgets 2026-27, pages 47 to 51, presented by Simon Davey, or John Symes, or both. Who's going first?
Probably both, or I'll start.
You can't do it at the same time. So
Presented by me.
Okay, Simon, 151 officer, please.
Thank you, Leader. So this is the draft budget for 26-27, coming back to you after consideration by overview, scrutiny and the Housing Review Board. No amendments were proposed to the main budget originally considered and adopted by Cabinet. Both overview and scrutiny are, however, recommending the inclusion of special items totalling £302,500 as detailed in the report, for these to be included in next year's budget. These have been incorporated now within the draft budget and as presented to you in the recommendations. Happy to take any questions, Chair.
Thank you, Simon. So members outside of Cabinet, any questions or comments, please? None, thank you. Cabinet, would anybody like to say anything about this? Perhaps I look to the finance portfolio holder if we're looking for a proposal of any kind, or, yep, sorry, just trying to get what's it going?
Tech issues, I even had some notes. They've gone, don't know. Yeah, we've got a plan, it works. I'll happily propose it.
And that's Councillor Hayward has seconded that. Any other comments on this? Oh, Councillor Loudon.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, the Section 151 officer reminded me earlier on that we should say thank you, Simon.
Indeed. So that has now been said. And with that duly noted, Cabinet, can we go to the vote, please? All those in favour? Thank you very much. That is unanimous. So is that the quickest item we've ever done in relation to what is a massive thing? Anyway.
The work's already been done, Chair.
Yeah, indeed. So agenda item 14, the appointment of a specialist support in relation to local government reorganisation, pages 52 to 53, presented by Andy Wood, Director of Place in the first instance, with Councillor Loudon to my left here, in support if necessary. Andy, please.
Thank you, Chair. So the members will remember that proposals for local government reorganisation, full proposals were submitted by the end of November last year. The Devon districts collaborated in support of the 451 model, as it's known, and the full proposal document, Reimagining Devon, was developed comprehensively, including significant support from KPMG at the time over a period of the few weeks before that. The next stage, which may even start tomorrow, is a formal consultation exercise on all the proposals that were submitted, and that will be led by MHCLG. So the proposal in front of you is to recommission KPMG to provide two further areas of support going forward. Firstly, to support the consultation exercise and how the proposals, the 451 proposals, are, if you like, received by MHCLG, and including helping to frame a consultation response on behalf of all the districts. And secondly, is an important aspect of work around preparing for implementation and that transition, including areas around data. And it's important to say that work, it will be pursued on an option agnostic basis. So in essence, Chair, that is the report in front of you. The recommendations are designed to approve the appointment of KPMG, but also then necessary delegations to allow that contract to be entered into. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy, very much for that. So I'll come to the portfolio holder, Councillor John Loudon, please.
Thank you, Chair. Just briefly follow up on what Andy's just said. As colleagues will remember, we got through the first phase and we were very well supported through that, us and the other districts, by KPMG. It would be foolhardy to, at this stage, just stand still. Hence the reason we've gone back to KPMG, who did sterling work the first time round. And as Andy's just said, we've got a number of streams now that we have to follow in order to take us through not just delivering and explaining, particularly to MHCLG, the benefits of 451, but also preparing us and all the districts ready for transition, and that's an incredibly important point. And frankly, we just don't have the capacity and perhaps also all of the skills and knowledge in order to do that on our own. So, Chair, I would move the recommendations.
Thank you, Councillor Loudon. I'll just look for a seconder on that before we move into debate. Councillor Leisure, thank you. Anybody from outside of Cabinet wish to make a comment on that? Councillor Goodman, please.
This is quite explicit for me. It says to, on behalf of the constituent councils, progress in the 451 model. If we hear in the next 2 or 3 weeks that that's not the preferred one from the government, would we then change it? I just wanted to clarify that, because it would be wrong to say, right, we've got the 451, spend all the money on, oh, well, it's not going to happen.
Thank you, Chair. So, yeah, it's a very good question. I should have explained it. So this is, we're expecting a formal decision from government following the consultation exercise, and for that to be made in July of this year. So important to stress that any work around implementation will be on an option agnostic basis. It will be on the basis of, it will be, if you like, work that will be needed regardless of which option is chosen in the summer. And that is an absolutely clear requirement of the brief.
Thank you, Councillor Goodman, for that question. Anybody else, please? No, Cabinet. We have a proposer, seconder. Anybody like to comment further on that? No, thank you very much. In which case, can we go to the vote, please? All those in favour? Thank you, and that's unanimous. Thank you very much. Agenda item 15 is our annual programme of committee meetings on for 26-27, pages 54 to 61. Is there, am I on the right page here?
Just agree to the meeting. Yeah, would you like me to briefly
Oh,
present
yes,
it?
please, Mel. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
so, yes, members, it's just the annual programme of committee meetings to present to you for 26-27. If you are happy with it, then it will be obviously go to the annual council meeting, and it's proposing that the annual council meeting will take place on the 13th of May at 6 p.m. And then it's just asking you to acknowledge the implications for making changes to the annual programme and the impact that that has generally on members and everybody. So, yeah, that's all. Thank you, Chair. Happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mel, very much for bringing that up. Anybody from outside the Cabinet wish to make it? Councillor Faithful, please.
Thank you, Chair. I noticed that strategic planning is now only going to be bi-monthly. Is there any reason for that? Because it used to be monthly, I thought, wasn't it?
Mel, anybody know the answer to that? Or Todd, I'm happy to come to you. Councillor Olive, please.
The answer to that really simply is that now that the bulk of the work of the local plan is done, we don't need a meeting every month.
Thank you, Councillor Olive. Thank you for the question, Councillor Faithful. In which case, with nobody else asking any questions, I'll propose these from the chair. Can we go to a vote, please? Cabinet, all those in favour? Thank you very much. That is unanimous. I will now pass to the Vice Chair to execute agenda item 16.
Thank you, Chair. I move the following, that under Section 100A(4) of the Local Government Act 1972, the public, including the press, be excluded from the meeting as exempt information of the description set out on the agenda is likely to be disclosed, and on balance the public interest is in discussing this item in private session, in other words, Part B. So I move, Chair. So, seconder, Councillor Hayward. Thank you. Just beat Councillor Jackson there. All those in favour?